Hello, second grade. Welcome to Remote Day. Today, you're going to be doing your assignments on Seesaw. We are going to be looking at different things today to measure. Oh, what is that? Miss Jance, what are you doing?
Baby shark. Do, do,
Oh
do,
my
do,
goodness.
Baby shark. Do, 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 do. Okay, Miss Britta, you're gonna have to keep me in line today while we do this because I know we have a lot to go over.
You are so silly, Miss Jance. All right, we're going to get started. So if you notice on my board here, there's three math words that we've talked about here. Estimate, measure, and standard. The same thing is down here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to look at my book that I have here. I have Frog and Toad all year. It is a phenomenal book.
One of my favorites.
It's absolutely wonderful. And I'm going to estimate. I'm going to guess if I measure at the bottom with my paper clips, how many paper clips I would use. Now, I'm going to guess 3 paper clips.
Miss Britta, I'm gonna guess 4 paper clips because I'm gonna hold one in my hand. These are like the big paper clips, they're not the tiny paper clips.
Yeah.
So I think 4 paper clips.
Okay, so Miss Jan says 3. And
Miss Jan says 4.
Miss Jan does say 4.
You said 3.
Very sorry. Miss Jan says 4. I say 3. Let's see. I'm going to write down 3 right here. And my measurement. So we're going to actually use my paper clips to measure. Let's see.
I'll watch you, Miss Britta. Make sure you put that paper clip right.
Oh,
okay, you did.
should.
You made it right up against the edge. Good job.
You gotta keep me in line here.
Miss Britta, they're not touching.
Oh no, you're right, Miss Jance.
There we go. I will not let you get away with anything.
I can tell. I can't get into any trouble.
Nope. Miss Britta, it looks like you were right. If I had put 4 down, they would go over.
Oh man.
And so 3 almost covers the bottom of the book. So
That's
you
right.
were right.
So I measured it and I used 3 paper clips. Now your assignment today says to use paper clips, ones, cubes, string, or other objects. So you get to find stuff that you have at home to measure with.
We could use beans.
Ooh, beans. That would be delicious. You got to cook them before you eat them, my friend.
True.
Now, but I'm forgetting something. Standard.
Okay, so Miss Britta, what is the difference between standard and measure?
So a standard measurement is the actual measurement. So that's when we get our ruler or a yardstick and we actually measure how long something is or how tall something is. So now I'm going to get my ruler.
Ooh.
And I'm going to measure it in centimeters.
Wait, wait, those are inches.
Oh, no, you're right. Those are inches.
Miss Britta.
Oh, I know. It's okay. Now, start where the line starts. Go all the way across. Miss Jance, can you tell me where it stops?
It stops at 15 centimeters.
15 centimeters. So my standard measurement will be 15 centimeters.
I said centimeters because it's very important when you're talking about your standard of measurement to make sure that you mention what kind of measurement you're using, because 15 centimeters is a lot different than 15 inches or 15 yards.
That's right.
So putting that centimeters on there is very important.
You know, I love that you said that because I don't think this book is 15 yards big. That would be really scary if it was.
I think that would be bigger than the school.
Pretty close, that's for sure. Let's try one more. So I'm going to use an object that most of our kids have, a pencil. This pencil that is here, I'm going to be using something different to measure with. I'm going to be using cubes. Now my friends should have cubes in your math bag. If not, you can use counters, or just like Miss Jan says, you can use beans. Maybe you have something else at home. Maybe you have paper clips or binder clips.
They had a bunch that were the same size. Lego blocks would work.
Absolutely. Get creative, my friends. So I'm going to estimate that when I measure this, it's going to be 9 cubes long.
Okay, so I'm holding that in my hand, not to like, I'm going to say 10.
Ooh. You know what? This time I'm going to write down what Miss Jance's guess was. She said 10 cubes. I said 9. But this time we're going to use her estimate. Now we're going to put the pieces here.
Okay, Miss Berto, good job putting it right there on the end to make sure you don't leave any spaces like you did with the paper.
Why is it important that my cubes touch and there's no space in between, Miss Jance?
Because if you leave space, then you're going to have an inaccurate measurement.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Yes, and especially in a lot of jobs, think about building a house. And if you're supposed to measure pieces of wood that are, let's say, 6 feet long, and you leave like half an inch between each time you move your ruler, then you would end up with like 3 extra inches.
Oh, man.
And then maybe that beam wouldn't fit where it was supposed to in the house.
You're right.
So I think it's, what is it? They say cut once, measure twice. So it's
something like that.
Yeah. Yep. So it's very important that you are as accurate as possible because, again, like with building a house or, I seem to remember a couple of years ago they had a thing with one of the space probes and they measured it in miles instead of kilometers or kilometers instead of miles, something. And it did not go where it was supposed to.
Oh, no.
I know, it was so sad.
That is a bummer. All right, we're going to count our cubes now.
Can I count?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, I want you to watch me.
I'm watching.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was right.
She was right. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, when you look right here, that one's about half. So we went ahead and counted that as 10. So she measured it as 10 cubes. So Miss Jance is right.
Woo-hoo.
Woohoo. Now, we're going to use a standard form of measurement this time, Miss Jance.
Okay, so are we going to use, last time you used centimeters. So this time are you going to use centimeters again, or are you going to use inches?
I was thinking about using feet. Can I not do that, Miss Jance?
That would be I've seen big pencils like that before, but I think if we have 10 cubes and kind of looking at these, just kind of eyeballing them, I feel like these cubes are maybe about an inch.
Oh.
Okay. So if I have 10 cubes, then I would say maybe, can I make an estimate?
Absolutely.
I would say like 9 or 10 inches for the cube, 9 or 10 inches for the pencil.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like these cubes are about an inch. But I
like
could be wrong. That's why we do the measuring.
All right, measure. Here we go.
Make sure you put it at the end.
Is it at the end?
Yes, it is. Oh, okay. So about,
what do you notice?
A little over 7 inches.
A little over 7 inches. So
yes,
we're going to go
incorrect.
It's okay. We're going to go down and we're going to say that it is 7.
Okay.
Because it is closer to 7.
It's really close to 7.
So for my standard answer for this one, it's going to be 7 yards. No. Feet.
No.
No.
That was taller than me.
Oh, well, I don't know about you guys, but Miss Jance is pretty tall. She's like 6 feet, 17 inches. Just kidding. Well, we're talking about inches, right, Miss Jance?
Right, we are talking about inches.
Okay, 7 inches. Woohoo! So on your assignment today, my friend, you are going to use items that you have at home to estimate, measure with that item, and then do a standard measurement as well. Now, there is a couple of things we want to remind you of. I am going to write them down just so that way you guys kind of know the game plan for today. Just a couple of things that you guys need to do. So today you will have a seesaw assignment on measurements. So you will have a measurement assignment. I'm going to write that down here, right here. That's right. You have a measurement assignment. Please work on all pages.
Ooh, do you know how many pages there are?
There are 2, I think. Yes, there are 2 pages.
Okay.
Also, you need to work on your spiral review in your personal learning time because it is Friday and Friday is spiral review, in fact, Fluency Day. Miss Jance, did you have something that you wanted to add?
Yes, I'm not going to talk about it too much because I know Miss Kamath has done a really great video today. We're talking about ancient India.
Ooh.
I know, I'm so excited. it's one of my favorite units that we do.
Yeah.
So today, I know that yesterday she talked about the Indus Valley and all of that, and I love that's something that I've gone and like read about on my own because I just love hearing about that ancient part of history.
Absolutely.
So today you have a video from Miss Kamath on reincarnation and the caste system in India. And I know there are some notes to take.
There are, yep.
And then there is a fill in the blank where you're going to drag and drop.
That's right. The pictures on it are really interesting. It talks about different people within the caste system, and you get to talk about why they were important or why they were considered to be in a different part of the caste system itself.
And Ms. Brito, we cannot finish up this video without talking about the insect project.
Yeah, I know. We talked about that a while. So, Miss Jance, I'm going to write down insect project because I want my friends to be able to see it. Not just hear about it, but also see it. Our insect project. There are 3 parts to it.
Very important.
And
go ahead, Miss Brito.
Miss Jance, I'm going to let you go ahead.
Well, thank you. I apologize for interrupting
you. It's
That
okay. It's okay.
So the first part is your model, and we want to see what you can do with this model. We know that you guys have great grown-ups who do awesome stuff, and we don't want you doing like hot glue or anything, but we know you can paint and use regular glue and all sorts of stuff. The second part is your packet, which has the life cycle, the habitat, facts, your bibliography, all of that is part of your packet. And then the final part is your presentation. I want to talk about this part for just a minute so that our expectations are very, very clear. If you are an in-person student, you are to bring your project on April 22nd to school. It must come to school with you or it is considered late.
Okay.
If you are a remote student, hopefully you will come to our live Zoom so that you can do your presentation and everybody in the class can see the awesome job you did on your scarab beetle or your fly or your bee, whatever you did. If for some reason you cannot do the live Zoom, then there is going to be something in Seesaw where you can go in, make a video of your presentation and upload it to Seesaw. Ooh. If you choose to do the video and upload it to Seesaw, we have to see it by 5 o'clock on April 22nd.
Okay.
If we do not see it, and if we don't see you in the live Zoom, and if you do not bring it to class, we're going to take 50% off of your grade.
That's a lot of points.
That is a lot of points, especially when we're talking about a test grade.
That's right.
And a homework grade.
Ooh, 2 grades.
2 grades, because it's a big project.
Ooh,
and I feel it's worthy of 2 grades.
Absolutely.
And then, because we want to be clear, if let's say that April 23rd, we do not see your project, we do not see a video in Seesaw, we do not see you in the live Zoom, then it becomes 2 zeros.
Not 2 zeros.
And I do not want anyone to have 2 zeros. I don't even want anyone to have 2 50s.
That's true. That would make me very sad.
It would make me very, very sad. So it is due in 6 days.
6 days.
6
Whoa.
days. So hopefully they've started working on it. They have some good work done on it. Maybe take this weekend to kind of tweak the model and get it right where they want to be and make sure all their facts and everything are straight. But I am so excited. This is one of my favorite things that we do every year is see everyone's insects because they're always so creative. I'm amazed with what they can do with like a water bottle and a couple of pipe cleaners or maybe like some tissue paper. It's just incredible.
I am really excited. I cannot wait to see what our kids come up with. Okay, Miss Chance. Well, I think we've covered it all. My friends, we are so glad to be able to teach you guys a lesson today. do a really wonderful job on your work today. We are very proud of you. We love you very much, and we hope that you have an amazing day.
Bye.
Bye, friends.